What if Asta was a Saiyan? Part 3. Where I left off, Asta just achieved the Kaioken versus an ice mage sent to retrieve a magic stone. Now, Nero, of course, is going to go and fly and get the magic stone as the bird just starts pecking Asta with it as Asta takes it back to the hideout. Now, after this, I believe everybody goes to the banquet that the Wizard King hosts. The same thing happens with Noelle's family, the Silva family, just mocking her. Her two older ones, but not the oldest, are mocking her, which Asta jumps up and starts yelling at them that she's their sister, and that they shouldn't be doing that. This, of course, caused a fight, and Asta to get detained by a Golden Dawn member, just telling him to shut up, as most of the nobles just think, what is this stupid peasant doing? After this, the royal capital ends up being attacked, which is basically the undead invasion arc. The same thing pretty much happens as Asta tries to save people while also using his ki to kill the undead people that this person has by forming a keyblade as he just slices them into the hearts of the undead people, or just slicing their head clean off. Now, this is the point where he sees Fagolion as a portal opens up right underneath him. Asta, of course, is faster in this because he's much more. Asta sees this earlier, sensing the key from it, as he goes in and grabs Fagolion's arm, trying to pull him out, but ends up getting pushed in as well. During this time, Asta ends up seeing that Linked, but Link does not show that he is spoiler. I mean, I guess you guys wouldn't care, but that he's William Vengeance, or kind of two people in one body. But Link says to give the magic stone to him, and it doesn't need to be a problem. Asta powers up to Kaioken and charges right at him and goes for a punch, only for it to be blocked by Link. Linked. Linked. Is that how you say? Linked then uses his magic, which is light magic, to get the magic stone by, I don't know what he did to Fugolion, but he tried to send a magic spear type thing at him, but Asta jumps in the way, blocking it as he yells at Link to send them back where they came. Link, thinking that Asta's already weakened, tries to do this again, but Asta blocks it again. Link just says he'll do this some other time, getting annoyed as he gets forgot his name. He's the weird guy with the white face and the black lines and dots on him. He basically makes them go through using his spatial magic as they are back in the capital, with Asta bleeding out with multiple light spears inside of his body, in his chest sticking out as he falls to the ground unconscious. Once he wakes up, he sees Noelle standing by his bedside, and he's like, "Oh, Noelle, what are you doing here?" She just is like, "Oh, you stupid Asta." And then after this, Asta is taken on a basically blind date with Luck and Finral, as nothing really goes that way besides Asta meeting Rebecca. She obviously says that he should come over and play with her kids sometimes, as once they get a free day off, Asta goes and does that. Once he's there, the same thing happens with Ghosh trying to kill Asta, but Asta dodges it, sensing the key as the night comes. Gotch tries to kill Asta in the night, but doesn't. This is around the time Rebecca runs out, wondering where the children are. This causes the sister, don't know her name, to come running out saying that some of the church's children are gone. This causes Gauche to tell her that he'd kill her if Marie was one of them, and of course she was. So, since she was, Gauche basically just starts to fly off, following where he thinks they'd be, following the magic in the mirror that he gave Marie. Now, Asta ends up following him by flying using Ki. Same with the sister, just flying on a broom like Ghost. And once they get there, they see a bunch of children being sapped of their magic. Asta sends a Ki blast right at the person doing so, as the person with mud magic yells at the person with snow magic to do something, as he creates snowmen that are supposed to attack them. Asta just starts punching through them very easily, as they get through them very quickly. Once that's done, the person starts yelling at him, only to get punched in the face by Asta as he's detained by the sister. Once this happens, the same thing happens as the person clicks a button as Sally appears with her sludge magic or something, with the salamander. It's like pink or purple. Now, this is eventually when Link comes after Yami comes, as Noelle signaled for the guy, as he brought Magic Knight reinforcements. Now, since this happened, Yami ends up showing up, as the third eye also shows up, as it becomes a full-on battle. Now, this thing happens as the captain of the Silver Eagles, Nozel Silva, Jack the Ripper on the, I believe the Praying Mantises, and Charlotte on the Blue Roses. They end up keep fighting against the third eye until Asta goes in for a rematch against Link. He flies towards him and prepares a Kamehameha wave as he sends a beam of Ki towards Link. Link charges up a Ki of light magic as they both clash, one being pushed the other way and then the other in a tie, as the third eye sees this and tries to attack Asta as the captains try and block him, as Asta goes into Kaioken as he starts pushing it further towards Link. As he does this, a big cloud of smoke appears, and once it's gone, Link can see Asta about to punch him, as Asta just punches him, sending him flying towards the ground. Link is knocked out as Asta goes over and just starts looking around for the third eye to try and get him back. Now, the third eye end up having to retreat as they can't sacrifice any more things. As Asta takes them to Julius, who is the Wizard King, as he puts them with Marks. This is where they find out that he's trying to get revenge for the elf race who was massacred by the humans almost 400 years ago. This obviously confuses Asta, as that's 400 years ago, and you can't just get revenge on people that are already dead, basically. They're trying to get revenge on a race, which confuses most of them. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy What If Asta Was a Saiyan Part 3. See ya, guys. Bye.